Yashri, and in this video we will be seeing CS of grade 2 in the Cambridge form. So from now on I'll be also taking Cambridge lessons and syllabus. Okay. So first lesson we'll be seeing in CS is Know Your Computer. It's a second grader's book. Okay. So first let's see what's a computer. A computer is an electronic machine. It accepts data as input, processes it out and gives it out the information as the output. A computer works fast. It saves your time and energy. A computer does not make mistakes on its own. It can remember a lot of things. The basic parts of a computer are monitor, CPU, mouse and keyboard. These parts of the computer and some other devices are connected with wires. So now when you're using, see now we can also agree that computers are fast, smart than us, because if a math sum is given to us, if a division sum is given to us, we have to go through a lot of steps. In computer, just a few clicks you're getting the answer. So that is how they're fast, whereas we are not. And a computer is electronic device. Mostly if you see a normal computer, it will have a monitor, CPU, keyboard, mouse. That one is very rare to see nowadays because most of them are using CPUs, PS and laptops. So it's very rare to see. Some of them are still using them. So the basic processes I told you already: monitor, CPU, keyboard and mouse. The CPU is known as a central processing unit. The full form of CPU is central processing unit. So input devices and output devices, let's give the what are the input devices. So for example, you're going to a shop. Okay, you're going to an ice cream shop or a parlor. There you have to give I want this flavor with this. So I'll say I want butterscotch flavor with 2 wafer sticks. If I give that order, what I am saying is a input. Now they'll make it and give it back. Now that is called as output. Okay, so that is the output. Now I am telling them an order to do. I want this specifically. They are doing the specific thing and giving to me, and I am paying them. That is the output. So just like that in computers, you have to give the information, right? So that you need a mouse or a joystick or a keyboard or a mouse to you need an object to give information to the computer, and also an object to show the output, right? So those only we'll see now. So input devices that help. So devices that help us to enter data into the computer are called input devices. They help in giving instruction to the computer. Now let's see about the input devices. Keyboard. Most commonly we see keyboard and mouse. A keyboard is used for entering data into the computer system. You can type in words, numbers and symbols. Like I told you, a math equation, if you type it in, you're typing it in the keyboard. Now mouse. The mouse is the pointing device. You can give input instructions to the computer using the mouse. So not only if you are playing a game or filling a form, if they have small boxes to choose what you want, you click the mouse. So that is an input. Or else if you want instruction, if you want to open. Now I told about the input devices, right? So I bought few of them. So now let's see. So first we are talking about the mouse. So let's finish up with the mouse. So this mouse uses a click and drag button, which helps us to give information. For example, if you want to go to the certain thing, you have to tap, you have to click. If you want to go down, you can pull the scroll wheel. And if you want to select something or do an action, nowadays they're adding this also into the mouse so that you can press it and you can on and off the mouse, so all that. In keyboard, now you're writing an email. Just imagine. Okay, you're writing an email. Whatever the words, whatever you're writing, whatever captions, whatever you're using will be stored on the paper, right? The email you're writing. So how are you giving? You're not speaking, right? You're just typing the name of the school I'm studying in is this, like that. They'll give the information through a keyboard. A keyboard has a lot of functions. If you didn't see the keyboard video, you can go to my channel and search. I took a video on a keyboard and a mouse. You'll know about the functions of the keyboard and functions of the mouse. Do watch that. Okay, now joystick. So joystick is nothing but, nowadays in computers are small, in old days computer, if you have a Lenovo ThinkPad computer, open it. The small red color button in between the keyboard, that is a joystick. if your sensor is not working, you can use the joystick to move and like do whatever, restart, and you can do those. And also if you see in arcades or in gaming consoles, when you're playing a car game, you'll have a joystick to move your car. That is used. So a joystick makes computer games a lot more fun. When it is moved, it passes information to the computer. So as I told you, exactly. Microphone, like see, microphone means whenever you attach it to a computer, it allows you to take the input sounds. So if for example, I'll take myself as an example. If I had a speaker, so whatever I'm saying is going through speakers of the camera, right? Like whatever I'm saying is being recorded by the microphone on the camera. So that is how your camera can be used. Webcam is nothing but, for example, if your camera is not working, or if you want to connect your TV with the camera, it will be like a camera with a stand and a USB cord. You can plug in the USB cord into the TV and you can use the webcam. And scanner means Xerox. This is Xerox. So you can take a duplicate amount of photos, how many ever you want. And here they have given out storage devices. This is a storage device, a input and a output device. This is a both. This is a storage, input and output. I explain it. Storage device. Why is it a storage device? Because it stores information. Why is it an input device? So you are giving the input, like it's showing, like you are only inserting into the laptop. For example, imagine this book as a laptop. When you're inserting in the file show, that is one output. Input. That is the output. Whenever I am taking the files and keeping it in, and again I am plugging in, it is the input. So that it works as a 3-in-1 model. So now let's see a fact file. Webcams can be made using the computer and the internet. So they are only like web calls, like all web calls that you use are made up of computer and internet. So that's all for today. See you guys next video. Bye all.